Scenes from McGill Training Center and last week's Army NCO induction ceremony. It featured a very special guest speaker. Details on that in a moment. Hello and welcome to Meade Week. I'm Brian Spann. Also this week, the annual German-Italian P.O.W. remembrance ceremony, and it's Tricare open season. These stories and more, but first back to McGill Training Center. The 704th Military Intelligence Brigade hosted an Army NCO induction ceremony last week. 109 soldiers from the 704th, the 780th MI Brigade, the U.S. Counterintelligence Command, the U.S. Army Medical Department activity, the Fort Meade Garrison Headquarters Command Battalion, and the Defense Information School were recognized as Fort Meade's newest non-commissioned officers. As I mentioned at the top, the event featured a very special guest speaker, the highest-ranking NCO in the Army, Sergeant Major of the Army, Michael Weimer.
That's what that symbol is there with the arch. You're going to walk through there and you're not going to be the same person. But now you got to understand what it means to not be the same person. Because now you're responsible for taking care of soldiers and their families in addition to yourself. You're responsible for what winning matters means. You're responsible for living a life of a warfighter with character. You're responsible for developing the old you. That's heavy. It's a lot. But you're not alone in the journey because you got teammates that went before you. They're going to help you and coach you and guide you, and they're going to model what right looks like. And that's why they're all out here to support you.
After the SMA speech, the 109 soldiers were presented certificates as they paraded across the McGill Ballroom stage. If you'd like to watch the ceremony and the Sergeant Major of the Army's entire speech, just go to our Facebook page and click on videos. Elsewhere, if you're new to Fort Meade, you may not know that it served as a POW camp for captured German and Italian soldiers during World War II. Fort Meade was one of 19 camps where Germans and Italians were held, but it's the only burial site for foreign POWs in Maryland. 33 Germans and 2 Italians are interred at the post cemetery, and every November the German and Italian military attachés from Washington, D.C. come to Fort Meade for a wreath-laying ceremony. This year, Fort Meade Garrison Commander Colonel Yolande de Gore was joined by Assistant German Naval Attaché Commander Michael P.O.W. and Italian Military Attaché Colonel Paolo Scimone.
Let us use this day as a day of understanding, a day to learn from the past, and a day to not tolerate violence. There is no better place to start the path to peace than at the war cemetery. Right here, we are made very much aware of what war means.
Every year we gather not just to remember, but to honor the lives of those who have fallen in the line of duty. Soldiers, sailors, and airmen who received the task, and they died trying to accomplish it.
In other news, Tricare open season runs through December 10th this year. It's your annual opportunity to enroll in or change your healthcare coverage. Here's a message from the Defense Health Department's Senior Enlisted Advisor, Chief Master Sergeant Tanya Johnson.
I'm Chief Johnson, Senior Enlisted Leader of the Defense Health Agency. Tricare open season is here. As an active duty service member, you're already enrolled in Tricare. But during open season, you can change or enhance your family's healthcare coverage. Open season begins 11 November and ends 10 December. Tricare also has a new contract taking effect 1 January 2025. If your information is correct in DEERS, you'll get regular updates on the changes that affect you. For more information about open season or what's changing, visit the Tricare website. Thank you for all you do. We are proud to provide the best healthcare anytime, anywhere, always.
Finally, this week, a couple of reminders with the holiday season upon us. First, if you're catching Meade Week before Friday, December 6th, the annual holiday tree lighting is on the 6th at the Post Chapel. Music provided by the U.S. Army Field Band starts at 4:45, with the event officially starting at 5 p.m. So come on out, enjoy some holiday cheer, and look out for Santa's arrival. And finally, Fort Meade's Bowling Center, The Lanes, is hosting their annual New Year's Eve family party. It's from 5 to 8:30 p.m. on the 31st. Rent a lane and enjoy snacks, party favors, noisemakers, and more. There's also an optional buffet upgrade. Reservations are essential. Call 301-677-5541. And that's Meade Week for this week. Join us for our annual year-end review on December 13th as we take a look back at some highlights from 2024. I'm Brian Spann. For everyone at Meade TV and the Fort Meade Public Affairs Office, have a great weekend and a great Meade Week.